Welcome to the latest installment and the first episode of Cooking with Retro. This is going to help you change your life. It's going to be nothing but eating healthy, low-fat selection, sugar-free, all the heart healthy choices that are going to taste great. You guys didn't believe that, did you? Screw that healthy eating stuff, guys. I'm a foodie. You know how I like to eat. Tasty, tasty. On a serious note, it's Mustang Mania. So if you guys are Mustang fans of this year, the mid to late 70s, this is your episode. We got 3 different ERTL castings, all from the exact same year, 2000. One of them's from a different line, the Millennium line. What we got, well, I'll show you what we got. Come on. I'm actually pretty excited for this one, guys. I'm not a big Mustang fan, but I'm excited for this guy right here. I love that black with the white stripe. Not gonna lie, this guy's not bad either here. We got a 67 Mustang GT, a year older than our Bullet. Here's the same year as Bullet, but Bullet on steroids with the Cobra Jet 428. And we got this aqua colored beauty. Aqua, emerald, whatever. Mustang Mach 1. Also a Cobra Jet. I believe. Anyway, we're going to hammer down and we're going to get cracking into that because, yeah, we want to see them. And I got to get up and work in the morning. That way I can continue buying die-cast cars to open, stuff to make poutine, cases of Pepsi, gas for the Mazda, marijuanas to smoke, terpenes to activate, chocolate bars to eat, Pepsis to drink. Did I say Pepsis to drink? Okay, let's get into this, guys, because we're saving the best for last. Okay. Got a glove up here. Yeah, like I said, my favorite, that black one jumped out at me. Glen's the Mustang, man. I like Fox bodies and I like Bullet or Eleanor. Those are the Mustangs I like. But that black one jumped out at me. And the reason that black one jumped out at me is because I see a lot of these older ERTL Mustang castings, American Muscle castings. They made a lot of the Mustang die casts. They didn't make a lot of those black ones that at least not that I've seen. Not maybe a lot of them didn't come to Canada. I don't know. Just that particular color, I don't see it around. So, and this one is a little bit different in itself because ERTL, as beautiful as the paint is, I don't usually see it in metallic like that. So that's gorgeous. So let's get into this. And this is that same line as the other ones, except the one is the Millennium, but they're all from the year 2000. Well, it's got the ERTL Collectibles tape on it. It's actually cool tape. I don't remember seeing a lot of that either. The one little, there we go. Okay. Some of these, when they're brand new, they could be a pain in the butt. This feels like it has never... Okay, there we go. It was just tight against the box like it was never open. These Mustangs, the Glens, are pretty mint. For being from 2000, like no dimples on the plastic. So we'll take her out, guys. We'll have a look at her here. We'll give her a good look. Now we're not going to give it a good go around here in front of the ring light. We're going to give it a go around on the base. But we're not going to take it off. Well, we're going to take it off the base, but I'm going to show you guys most of the footage of this with the other two up there. It's gonna get some love, but not a ton of love, because we have 2 other unboxings to do. And we're saving the best for last. Come on. Already debanded this one. So somebody must have been into it, unless this one didn't come with a band. Maybe the others, you know what? Yeah, other side of the box. I should have went into the other side of the box. And the steering wheel was just up against the door frame. So as with some of these older castings, guys, I'm not gonna blame ERTL for this at all. As you guys seen in the American Graffiti video, with 20-some-year-old, 24, this will be 24 years old, glue dries out. It's like model glue. As you see, it's not broken. It just sits on the little nipple on the steering column. So it ain't broken, just got dried out over the years. And the reason for that is because some people say I ate too many chocolate bars. Sorry about that, guys. Wood grain on the door. Nice gauges. It's actually got a clock on the passenger side. At first I thought it was a speedo, but it's actually a clock on where the glove box is. Pretty cool feature. Now with these, the trunks do not open. But let's see if we got some Cobra Jet action. A little bit of Cobra Jet action. Nice details. Above average, I would say. And wow, my wrist hurt just moving that. I think I'm getting carpal tunnel or something. Hope not. But good looking casting, like the color of it. The color of it's what really stands out for me. But I like these in that orangey yellow color too that they came out with the Boss Mustang. I like that one as well, that color. But I think we're gonna have a closer look at this. Get her off of the base and go have a roll around up there with it. So we'll do that quickly. And then we'll get on to the other ones. I'm not trying to rush through this one, guys, because it's beautiful. But you know us, we're all business, right? And I'm about to be fired in a second here. Hold on a sec, guys. About to be fired here. Sorry about this. The screwdriver was on the other side of the room because Glen showed up in here earlier. He was drunk and he was high on trank and threw a big fit and threw the screwdriver at me and smashed out one of the windows. Just kidding. It's funny because I start telling you guys this and Glen sits there like he's about to tell me to tell you it's not true, but you guys know it's not true. You can probably tell by now. But even if you couldn't tell it wasn't true, if you were a new viewer, I would tell you it's not true. As you guys can tell, I joke around. A little bit of a joker. Okay, now what I'm going to do is before I take this screw out, I'll flip it back over, I'll finish unscrewing it, and I'll just let the base just fall to the floor. That's okay. Because that would be smart. That would be a good move for frig's sakes. And there's that damn steering wheel. Where the frig did it go? Oh, it's right up. Yeah, okay. we just need the steering wheel for our glamour shots. Get down here. Where'd you go? Come on, we only need you for a couple minutes. Okay, we got the steering wheel over on the Canadian side of the car. Okay, let's go have a look at this bitch right now so we can get into the rest. If you're a Mustang guy, I could see the appeal. That is a beautiful color. I don't know if you guys could hear that Honda that zoomed by outside, but as I was putting the camera by the car, it sounded like the Honda noise in the back. I hope the video caught that. Have a look on the look-see set. Now I have to hold this hood open. That's the one negative. Usually you don't have to hold them open. But we got some Cobra Jet action happening under there. Now this plate doesn't say anything fancy. It just says Texas. Texas. Okay. Come over on the Canadian side here. Go to the back side. Oh, no. Okay, back to the Canadian side because the trunk doesn't open. We already saw the Cobra Jet action. More interior shots with the steering wheel intact. Look at that, guys. And there is that clock. Right there, see her? Good details, and you could actually see the Mach 1 on the dash as well. You could actually see what looks like the radio in the middle console even. That's a pretty good detail for back in the day. Just one short little go around. Beautiful. Now again, guys, the steering wheel came off. It also happened with the Impala from American Graffiti. It's happened from other cars. I'm not going to blame the people at ERTL American Muscle because I love those sumbitches. It's not their fault the glue dried out. It happens over time. So forget that even happened about the glue. Not their fault, not blaming them. On to the next one. Now here's the one, guys, I'm most looking forward to. Well, not most looking forward to because I'm looking forward to the gold one as well. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I'm blind. Sorry, I need some of my hot chocolate. Some people say I eat too many chocolate bars. I'll put on my gloves. If you grew up in the 80s, you'll remember that commercial. It was for like Clearasil or Accutane, or it was something for acne, and it had a kid saying, "Some people say I eat too many chocolate bars." And it kind of caught on, at least in my hometown anyway. Everybody was saying it. Not making fun of the kid in the commercial. We were just, it was kind of, I don't know, catchy, I guess. Okay, so we're going to put the dull knife over there so we don't get that confused with our new Sharpie. Okay, so now this guy here, this time I'm going to remember. Now, if you know me, I love black. I especially love black when ERTL does it. And I love the white stripes. And I especially love more that this is a 428 Cobra Jet stuffed in there, into the Mustang GT. 1968 Mustang CJ 428. CJ stands for Cobra Jet, of course. Having fallen behind Chevrolet with the performance crowd, Ford made an impressive comeback in 1968 with the April introduction of the 428 Cobra Jet. The advertised output of 335 horsepower, a conservative figure, fooled very few. The Cobra Jet sold for $1,000 more than the base Mustang, but if you wanted to go fast, the extra cost was well worth it. So this had a similar horsepower, well, the same horsepower as the last one we unboxed, because it's also a Cobra Jet, same engine. That would be why. Nice looking box, mint box. Again, this is from 2001, and this is another one that is sealed. Has the ERTL tape still on it, so we're gonna let it breathe. And like I said, this is one that if I seen it for the right price, I would grab it, even though I'm not a Mustang guy, just because I like the look of it. It just, when it was sitting in his display, it jumped out at me. I'll just say that. The color of it, the white stripe. If it was all black, it would look okay too, but I think the white stripe sets it off. Pulling that lip out. Some of them are stubborn when they are brand new. Well, not like it's brand new, it's from the early 2000s. Well, 2000 exactly. I like the name of the gold one. We're gonna open the Millennium Edition, being that it's from 2000. That's the year I moved to Hamilton. Moved out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Funny, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, population 70,000. Hamilton, like 500,000 people, and out 40 minutes from Toronto. Hamilton's like Disneyland compared to Sault Ste. Marie. Wow. For violent crime and stuff. Yeah, I feel safer walking around Hamilton. I'll walk anywhere in Hamilton, but not to Sault. But just the color of it, gorgeous. Now we're gonna hope that that strap, a lot of people, you know, they keep the mint in the box and they're trying to do right. Like obviously this guy that had this all these years, he was trying to do it right because the box is mint. But they don't realize it could actually be causing destruction by leaving the straps on. Could. It doesn't happen every time. Nobody knows how often it even happens. But we know that it does happen. We've showed you evidence of it here from the Cowie Diecast Museum, cars that it has happened with. I started doing it just because guys that have been around the hobby longer, that are in the Canadian 1 of 18 scale collector group on Facebook, those guys were mentioning it and talking about it. And I asked about it one day and I believed them. I took their word for it because they know what they're talking about with this stuff. And then I seen evidence with my own eyes. So I said, okay, well, good thing we destrapped these, and Glen seen it too with his eyes, and he's a believer as well. So good to keep stuff sealed. But the good thing about the newer diecast, the green light, the Highway 61, stuff like that, they don't have straps. So you can keep those buggers sealed as long as you want. Get a really good casting, one of those that doesn't have to be strapped. A valuable one, right into an acrylic case. It's triple mint 20 years from now, eh? So that was an easy 2 flatheads. She's off. But we still have to de-strap. But my though, guys, look at that paint. I forgot to check for paint rash with you guys, but by now we've almost don't even got to check with ERTL. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Especially the black paint, boy, I tell you. They get that paint to where it's just triple black. Okay. De-strap. What's going on, knife? You were sharp a minute ago. Okay, so as usual, guys, you know what I'm gonna say, cutting the straps, do it away from the beautiful paint, especially this paint. Imagine putting a gouge into that. That's just gorgeous. Like glass, eh? That's how you want your paint. They had paint figured out long ago. That's what I tell some of the newer guys that are out, these new companies, take a note from the pioneer, because they were doing paint right back then. But I'm sure there has been some cases where, like, it's happened to every company, I'm sure, right? I'm not trying to knock anybody. But this is gorgeous. As you see, guys, it's Well, yeah, it's the same year as Bullet, I believe. Isn't Bullet a 68, Glen? Yeah. Yeah, Bullet's a 68. So this is the same year as Bullet. Only this has something a little bit more than Bullet's got. Bullet didn't have a 428 Cobra jet. What's that plate say? Leadfoot. LEDFUT. Love it. Leadfoot. Love it. You don't usually see custom plates like that on ERTLs too, so this one really is a special one to me anyway. I really like this. It just calls my name.
Of course, there's a big hair hanging off the bottom under the headlight at the front wheel, so it doesn't end up in your hot chocolate.
Okay, there we go. Another factory hair. Okay,
buy the car, you get the hair free.
Yeah. So as usual, guys, the ERTL, the doors open beautiful. I'm gonna expect it's gonna be the same reliable hood. Yep, and this opens gorgeous. The last one was sticking a little bit that we opened. This one is beautiful. Everything opens beautiful. This is just a beautiful, and look at the color combo they used inside. That is amazing. That's amazing. Out of every Mustang you have, Glen, that's my favorite one right there. That color on the inside on the black is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Look from the driver's side. Of course, we're going to get a good look on the look-see set. And we didn't look under the hood yet. I hope you guys didn't sneak a peek there. I accidentally opened it. Well, I didn't accidentally. I was showing the hood hinges, but we want to get a really good look at that together. I don't want you guys to sneak and look. Trunk does not open, but we're not surprised because it's the older ERTL, right? And there is the Cobra jet. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. And they detailed it nice. The only thing I would ask for with this is a couple little touches on the battery maybe, but that's gorgeous. This thing is gorgeous. This is my favorite, probably my favorite Mustang casting. Well, except for Bullet, of course, and Eleanor, but the non-movie Mustangs, this is my favorite. Okay, so let's go get a couple glamour shots of these two together. And then we'll get on to the Goldie. Okay, so this 68 GT, guys, like I was saying, it reminds me of another muscle car that's a movie car for a very good reason. Check that out, guys. Made in the same era by ERTL American Muscle. Same company, but different paint job, different hood, different tires, and you'd have a Bullet with a 428 Cobra jet. Unfortunately, they didn't go with the Cobra jet, guys, as you could see. They went with the 390. This one here is the Cobra jet. That thing's gorgeous, that black car. Believe it or not, guys, I just went online trying to look up info on that car because it says it's a limited color. And I know darn well I don't see a lot of those. I see a lot of the ERTL Mustangs in different colors, red, yellow, whatever. I don't usually see them around in black. So I thought it might have been like a rare car or something like that. I went on eBay. They made the black one and they made the exact same car, but white and reversed. So it's instead of black with the white stripe, it's white with the black stripe. Exact same car. You can get the black one, pristine condition, sealed in the box from eBay for 120 bucks. I was like, wow, that's nicer than that. Maybe it's just my taste, the way the car looks, but I'm thinking only 120 bucks, and that's eBay. You know what I mean? So what would it be at a you know, Like, so if it's 120 bucks on eBay, that means you could probably get it for like 70, 80 bucks on Marketplace. Holy. I thought it was nicer than that. The white one, believe it or not, is worth more. Like, it's 120 plus shipping, 110 plus shipping. I think the black one's nicer than the white one myself, but still a beautiful car, just not as rare as I thought. So forget about Bullet, guys, but one thing I was wrong about, I thought that the Mach 1 with the 428 Cobra Jet was a lot bigger than this body style for some reason. I don't know why I thought it, but it's not that much bigger. If it's bigger at all, like, I don't think it is. I was saying, how cool is it that they stuffed that huge engine into this car, but it's the same. Well, they're still not as big as, say, a Dodge Charger 68. Now, for this video, this guy here is the odd one out. Still beautiful. It's a Mach 1. It's got the same mill, though, under the hood. And you could definitely tell they're related, obviously. I still prefer this black one, though, myself. God, that's gorgeous. I think it would look good if you threw Craigers on it even all around. But let's see how comparable these mills are. So if you remember, guys, the turquoise one will not stay open. Look at that. You could see the alternator even on the black one, eh? Little bit different. Little bit different. Different looks, but same output, same engine. Just the way it sits, I don't know why, but I always thought that that Mach 1 was a little bit bigger. Man, that's gorgeous, this black one. Can't stop saying that. Just the color on it and everything, just gorgeous. Woo! Guys, I just got some real good glamour shots of those two together. Like still photos. Time for Goldie. Okay, guys, Glen's ready. I'm ready. Let's do it. This is, now I told Glen I'm probably going to be able to get that off with a little bit of Gooby Gun. The American Muscle Millennium Edition 1967 Mustang GT. I will read the back of it for you. In 1967, Ford gave the Mustang a complete restyle. This was fortunate for Ford as Chevrolet introduced the new Camaro in '67. No one could mistake the 67 for anything but a Mustang. It looked like the original, except it became fuller, sounder, and with a fastback it was sleeker than ever. What kept the Mustang going was its youthful appeal and a load of customer options. The GT model was the most luxurious Mustang to date and featured a hood-mounted turn signals, chrome taillight panel, fog lamps, deluxe interior, and body stripes. That friggin' pops in the box, guys. I don't know. Should we crack it? Let's crack it. We're gonna crack it. Okay, we're gonna crack it. And this, going for the gold, literally. And this is another one that is factory sealed with that Earl Collectibles tape, both sides. Yeah, factory sealed, not resealed either. Okay, so see if we could open her from the back end. That's usually our good luck end with these. Getting that tape. And we got it easy peasy with one slice. Lip came out pretty easy. Some of these, when they're new, they could be a real bitch, but... Oh, we got that. Easy peasy. I actually pressed in a little bit when I was doing it. I'm going to have to remember that, because that was the easiest one. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna hope that these bands didn't do any damage to that beautiful finish like they've done on other chrome type cars in the Cowie Diecast Museum. We've had these straps run amok at the Diecast Museum here. So we've got a war on straps. There we go. Waging a war on straps at the Cowie. That's a really cool looking finish. It's like it's not brushed. Definitely no paint rash. It's like an anodized finish. And we're gonna hope that the bands didn't do anything to that beautiful anodized finish. We're gonna take her off the base. Doesn't have, these don't have name plates saying what they are or anything, but we know what they are. This one, the trunk doesn't open, but none of them do on the early Ertl. Okay, so you ready to go, Ertl? Ertl the Myrtle. Grandma Myrtle. Hold it up so you guys can be involved in this. So you guys can be co-conspirators in this. In this destruction of vintage diecast car. Just totally destructing it. We're gonna destruct it. Glen's looking over all concerned. He heard destruct and everything and he's looking over.
Oh, I'm just eyeing up my gold nugget for my gold award.
Okay, we got it coming. Yeah, I'm trying to hold it so you guys can see too, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to hold the car so that we're safe, and I'm going to go boom, boom. Okay. Moment we've been waiting for. I love the white line rims. They pop on that actually. With those wheels, it's probably got the GT emblems in the center caps like the last one did, but I can't see because I'm blind. Actually, that's not a GT, is it? I'm getting tired. Oh, it is a GT, yeah, so I was right. What's this plate say? $2,000. Oh, for the year 2000. The license plate says $2,000. That's awesome. The other one, the black one, said Leadfoot, LEDFUT. They don't usually get witty with the plates like that at Ertl, so I like that. And I like that this says $2,000. Turn of the century, baby. That's the year that I moved out here. Turn of the century. Okay, so we're gonna go at it from inside because we don't want to go near the beautiful gold finish. Come on. There we go. Out she comes. And we got one on the hood. She's glowing pretty good. Got one over here. There we go. Okay. So, luckily, it came out unscathed. Glen had, if you watch a video, we unboxed this older Ertl chrome set. They were called Chrome Stars or something like that. It was a beautiful set of cars. One of them was a Mustang, I believe. The other one was a Mopar. There was 3 of them. One of them was a GTX, I believe.
I think so.
And a couple of them had marks right here. And I'll show you, actually. I'm going to show you guys. We have a gold Superbird here, Daytona, whatever one it is. A gold Chase. And it suffered that. But we learned that you can get stuff to buff that out. And we're going to be doing that in a video. The trunk looks funny because it just needs to be wiped down, guys. That's not permanent damage, anything like that. The finish might look weird in the camera as well. Now, first, you know our style. Trunk doesn't open. Start with the passenger side. It's got a nice interior. Not just a one mold wonder, one color wonder there. Beautiful interior, actually. Very reminiscent of Bullitt. That steering wheel looks kind of like a bumper car steering wheel. But it's pretty detailed. And again, I like the white line tires, whatever you would call them. Now let's look under this hood here, guys. Let's have a look under the hood. There we go. Bullitt. Put different tires on it. We got a gold Bullitt, guys, except this is a 69, is it, Glen? I believe. 67. No, this is 67. I hope I was right. I think Bullitt's a 68. I hope it's a 68. I'm not going to get crucified in the comments. Bullitt was a 67. But Bullitt might be a 67, and I'm just on glue because I'm tired, because I'm on night shift. But either way, it's got the same, looks like the same mill. It's the 390. Looks very similar. Well, I'll show you guys. Come on. It's got the old trusty hood hinges. ERTL. Well, let's go have a look, because we've been waiting to see all these together. And I might even show this beside Bullitt. It would be cool to do this up, though, with the same tires as Bullitt and everything, and have like a gold Bullitt. Gold Bullitt? I don't know. No, I wouldn't screw the car up like that, but I'm just saying it's similar. You guys know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's have a look. Well, they're not all the same year, guys, but I thought this was a pretty good episode. These are beautiful. Like I said, Glen's normally a pony car guy more than myself. That gold one, boy, jeez, that's nice. Any of you guys that ever wondered, is it worth getting one of the gold ones? How do they look? They come nicely detailed. And just have a look at how that's pretty photogenic. I can't wait to get still shots of that thing. Originally, the video was just going to be these two because they're such a similar year. But Glen said, why not do a Mustang video, Mustang Mania? So we added the third one. And for that gold one, I'm also going to bring in another one. Just to show you how similar these guys are. 390. Now I know what you're thinking. Steve McQueen, or whoever made these decisions, I believe it was McQueen though, he had the Ford emblems and all the emblems stripped off the car, I guess to give it a little bit of a cleaner look. That's the story. I better watch out. Will's gonna want royalties for his car. His Bullitt car. Just teasing. But yeah, I just showed the Bullitt car just because of how similar it is. Plus it's an ERTL as well. Same family. Just did a cool photo shoot with these guys, and I got one with both their license plates in it. Love that lead foot too, but they made for a good photo shoot, I'll tell you. All three of them did. I got one with the three of them together. Surprisingly, this gold one, well, we knew it wasn't a gold chase or anything like that, but it's pretty inexpensive as well. About $100 or so on eBay shipped, but gorgeous. So if you like Mustangs, they're nice to display, but they look different colors, different angles you look at them. And in person, that door does not look as dark as it does in the camera. I'll show you one that does have a bit of damage, though, unfortunately. Now, see this? That's a real chrome chase, guys. See that in the middle? That's not a band on it. We debanded that, and I think I did it on a video even. But that's permanently there. Well, permanently until we get the stuff to take it off it. We just keep forgetting to do that. That's going to be a project that we're going to try to do on video. That way, if it works, we could show you guys. But we know there's definite ways to remove paint rash and stuff because we've seen tutorials of it in group and stuff like that. So we know this can be done. That's that other chrome set that I was telling you guys about. See, my favorite one, the CUDA. That's got the stripe from the band. The GSX does too. Glen's favorite out of the three, the Boss Mustang, came out unscathed. But my favorite, the CUDA, and the other one got the stripe. Okay, one last shot of the three of these guys all lined up together. Still love this guy. Black Beauty. But yeah, me and Glen, I told him if I do some photos of the black one and the gold one together, call the photo shoot Black Gold, eh? That'd be cool. And before we end off that session, just to get some people going, that gold Mustang there. Okay, so for my followers, viewers and stuff, this next statement's not serious, okay? For my trolls, that gold Mustang there, that's a chase. That's a gold chrome chase. It's super rare. There's only 17 of them in the world. I'm only teasing, guys. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed Mustang Mania. I've got to admit, I've been putting off some of those Mustangs for a while. I'm not a big fan of the Mustangs, but those three I enjoyed. Even though I like the black one better than the aqua one, I like the color of the aqua one. The gold one pops in photographs. It looks very cool beside the black one. Just a fan of all three of them. And lucky for you guys, a lot of these older castings don't sell for a lot of money. Surprisingly, I jumped on eBay, which is the last place I would buy any of this stuff because the prices are ridiculous, and you can get a couple of them for like $120 shipped. So older castings, sometimes they just go down for no reason. Like that black one, I figured that one it's beautiful. I mean, with that the way they did the interior, the gray color with the black exterior, it's nice. But again, I guess that's just my taste. I told Glen it's personal taste, right? That's all you got. Just a little sneak peek preview of what's coming down the pipe next. You didn't see that. Well, thank you so much for tuning in again, guys. I had a blast hanging out with you. Unfortunately, I got to cut it short because I got to do that stupid thing we call work tomorrow. My best childhood friend, who I'm still very close to, Frank, laughed his head off because we were talking about this one guy we used to hang around that won't work to save his life. And I won't name him. But we were talking about him, and I said to Frank, I said, it's funny because if work was fun, they wouldn't call it work. Like if it was something we liked to do, it wouldn't be called work. It would be called fun. Let's go to fun. Oh, I have to go to fun this week. I won't be able to attend. You know, he was cracking up laughing at just, you know. But anyway, guys, I got to do that thing called work. That way I can keep the money coming in to keep the die-cast and toys coming in. And keep the gas in the Mazda and keep the food in the belly and keep the terpenes flowing into the brain here. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, give me a like. Well, smash the like anyway because of the effort I put. Come on. Seriously though, guys, give the like the old 3-piece for me. Maybe give the bell notification a little rap. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe. And as always, guys, stay safe. And one more time, hit that like button for me. And let me know in the comments if you've seen anything boxed here that we have here that you would like to see unboxed. And I'll see if I can make it happen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Be safe. And hopefully next time we chat, the Miami Vice will be here or Ferris Bueller because we're waiting. Anyway, guys, thanks so much.